What if every night, while you sleep, there is a part of you that's speaking in a language you've never learned to understand? What if those nightly movies, the images, the stories, the oddball scenes aren't random at all, but messages? Messages from your deepest self, the part of your mind that knows your silent fears, your unseen desires, your unacknowledged potential. Tonight, we're going to decode that language, and by the end, you'll see your dreams in an entirely new way. Let's start with a surprising truth. When you're asleep, your brain is very active. In fact, during REM sleep, your brain is one of the most energetic organs in your body. While you're lying still, your mind is processing memories, emotions, unfinished business, hopes, anxieties, all swirling. What emerges often takes the form of a dream. Now, many people dismiss dreams as nonsense, just chaotic leftovers of the day. But what if that's the wrong perspective? What if instead, dreams are your personal internal messaging system, delivering insights, warnings, encouragements you missed while awake? In psychological tradition, starting with Sigmund Freud in The Interpretation of Dreams, dreams were treated as the royal road to the unconscious. And more modern research suggests dreams serve functions like processing emotion, consolidating learning, and even preparing us for unexpected threats. So paying attention to your dreams isn't just cool, it can be deeply meaningful. It can help you understand your inner world. Here's a question for you. How many times have you woken up, thought, "That was weird," and then forgotten the dream entirely by breakfast? If that sounds familiar, stick around, because I'm going to give you a system to remember and decode your dreams. I'll share a story, because sometimes a personal story connects you to the idea in a way facts just can't. I used to ignore my dreams. I'd wake up, shrug, think, "That was strange," and go on with my day. Then, one morning, I had a dream that challenged me. In the dream, I found myself in a vast room full of doors, hundreds of them, each slightly different, some wooden, some glass, some metal. I felt both excited and overwhelmed. I reached toward one door, then another, but I couldn't choose. I froze. When I woke up, something in me felt stirred. I realized I was at a crossroads in real life, an important decision I was avoiding. I had been standing still. The dream forced me to see it. When I began paying attention to my dreams, I noticed patterns, recurring themes, fears I hadn't named, desires I hadn't acknowledged. My self-understanding deepened. My decision-making sharpened. I became more courageous. That's what I want for you. Because if your subconscious is trying to tell you something, wouldn't you want to listen? Now, let's get practical. How does your subconscious actually speak through dreams? What is the language? What are the rules? Rule number 1, everything in the dream is about you. The people you see, rarely are they literally that person. They stand for something inside you, a part of you, a projection, an unresolved issue. Rule number 2, the story is emotional, not literal. Your dream might show you falling off a cliff, but it's not, usually, predicting you'll fall. It's telling you about loss of control or fear of failure. Rule number 3, dreams don't care about logic, even if you've studied logic all day. The dream world uses the grammar of metaphor, symbol, feeling, not mundane rationality. Here's an example. Suppose you dream you're trying to speak and no one hears you. Literal interpretation, you're mute. Symbolic interpretation, you feel unheard in your life. Maybe at work, at home, in a relationship. The trick is, ask what the scene means to you,
not what it means to someone else, but what it means to you. Quick pause. If you've had a dream in the last week that felt odd or vivid, pause the video now and write down the scene. I'll wait. Done? Good. Keep that dream in mind. You'll use it soon.
Let's explore 5 of the most common dream themes and what they often point to psychologically. This will help you match your own dreams to likely meanings. 1. Falling. Many people dream they're falling, free falling, or stumbling off a height. This rarely means doom. Usually it means you feel you're losing control, you fear failure, or you're anxious about how life is going. 2. Being chased. You're running from something, someone, or something threatens you. What you're really being chased by might be a suppressed issue, something you're running from in your life, fear, conflict, responsibility. 3. Teeth falling out. A classic. Your teeth crumble, fall, break. It's not about dental hygiene. It's about vulnerability, about image, about feeling you've lost power. Maybe you feel your voice isn't heard, or you're anxious about presenting yourself. 4. Flying. Dreams can feel euphoric or risky. Often they represent freedom, transcendence, soaring confidence, or a desire to escape limitations. Pay attention to whether you're flying with ease, confidence, or struggling, fear of overreach. 5. Being unprepared for an exam, meeting, flight. This one reflects self-doubt, hidden pressure from expectations, or fear of being exposed as inadequate. It often appears during times of high stress or change. Whenever any of these themes show up, look past the surface story. Ask, what part of my waking life is under pressure? What part of me feels unsafe, unheard, overloaded, or ready to fly? Now we move into symbols, the words of your dream language. Symbols in dreams are not the same for everyone. A snake to one person is fear, to another it's healing. A house for one person is home, for another it's the self. The key question, what does this mean to me? Here are some common symbol categories and how to think about them. Animals, instincts, impulses, drives. Water, emotions, the unconscious. Houses, buildings, your mind, your identity, your internal world. Vehicles, cars, trains, planes. Direction of your life, momentum, control. Darkness, light. Unknown versus known. Hidden versus revealed. But remember, these are just starting points. A car might represent your career path or your emotional journey. The house might be your childhood identity. Maybe rooms are closed off because parts of you are locked away. Here's a method. Step 1. Identify the symbol or the standout symbol in your dream. Step 2. Ask, what does this symbol mean in my life right now? Step 3. Ask, what emotion did I feel around it? That emotion is the message's core. For example, you dreamed you were in a house with locked rooms. You felt curious but anxious. The symbol is locked rooms. Meaning to you is parts of you you've neglected or hidden. Emotion is anxiety plus curiosity, that's you're ready to explore, but you're afraid. Dream interpretation isn't fortune-telling, it's psychological decoding. Let's make it real with 3 actual dream stories, names changed, and how they were interpreted, so you see how it works. Example 1. The broken elevator. The dream. A viewer kept dreaming they were in an elevator that suddenly dropped or got stuck between floors. The interpretation? Elevators equal vertical movement in life. Broken equals feeling stuck or unable to progress. So this dream pointed to the person's sense of stagnation in their career. Example 2. Being late to every flight. The dream? The dreamer misses every flight. They arrive at the airport, the plane takes off without them, or they're rushing through terminals. The interpretation? Flights equal transitions, opportunities. Being late equals fear of missing out, anxiety about change, procrastination. Example 3. The empty house. The dreamer walks through an old house filled with empty rooms, echoes, and no furniture. The interpretation? House equals identity, self. Empty rooms equal untapped potential, disconnection, waiting. The dream invited the person to investigate what parts of me are empty. What could I fill in? When you see these examples, notice the pattern. Symbol plus emotion plus real-life context equals insight. You'll follow the same pattern for your own dreams. Here's your actionable system. You can start tonight. It's simple, but it works, and over time, it builds your dream muscle. Step 1. Write down your dream within 60 seconds of waking. Dreams fade fast. If you don't capture the memory immediately, the details vanish. Keep a dream journal or a voice memo by your bed. Just note the scene, symbols, key feelings. Step 2. Identify the emotion. What feeling dominated the dream? Fear, confusion, sadness, excitement? That emotion is key. It's the message's tone. Step 3. Identify the standout symbol. What image stuck with you? Could be a person, animal, object, place, action. Step 4. Ask the critical question, what does this remind me of in my waking life? Link the dream part to something in your daily reality. Step 5. Look for patterns. Do the same themes or symbols show up again? If yes, your subconscious is insisting. You may also ask, if this dream were a movie trailer for what I'm going through right now, what would it be advertising? That fun question helps shift you from literal to symbolic. Bonus tip: before you fall asleep tonight, set an intention. Tonight, I want to remember my dreams. Tonight, I will listen to what my mind is saying. That small step primes your awareness and often increases recall. Important clarification. Dreams are not prophecies. They're not necessarily foretelling exactly what's going to happen. Instead, they're shadows of truth. They reveal what you're avoiding. They surface what you're denying. They spotlight what you secretly hope for. They're truth tellers, in a weird symbolic language. And if you listen to yourself. Your dream may show you a collapsed bridge. Are you going to literally cross a bridge tomorrow? Maybe not. But you may be witnessing the bridge you thought you built, or must build, between where you are and who you want to become. So treat your dreams like internal feedback. They're raw, messy, but honest. More honest sometimes than your waking thoughts.
So let's recap. Dreams matter. They're more than random noise. They speak in symbols, in feelings, in stories. You can decode them, and by doing so, you gain insight into your inner world. You now have a practical system to start. Write them down, identify emotion, spot symbol, link to your life, watch patterns. Now, stop letting your dreams fade into the morning fog, because hidden inside them is a psychological superpower, one that can help you understand your fears, articulate your desires, unlock parts of yourself you've neglected, and step into your potential. If you're ready to explore this deeper, I'd love to hear your dream stories. Share one in the comments. I might highlight some in future videos, and we'll decode together. If you found value in this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an insight. Your mind is always speaking. Tonight, start listening.